Hello, and welcome to the English Listen Lab. Today, we share an uplifting and deeply moving story tailored for advanced English learners at the C1 level. Our tale follows Jonathan, a man whose life seemed perfect until a tragic accident altered everything. Join Jonathan on his journey through despair, self-discovery, and ultimate redemption, sparked by an unlikely friendship with a resilient, injured dog. Listen closely and immerse yourself in Jonathan's emotional path toward finding joy again. Rediscovering life, a man, a dog, and a second chance. Chapter 1, Life Without Obstacle. Jonathan had always lived a charmed life. Born into a loving, supportive family, he was provided with every opportunity imaginable. From childhood, Jonathan excelled in academics and sports, effortlessly gaining admiration from teachers and peers alike. His charismatic personality made it easy for him to form meaningful friendships, and he quickly became a natural leader within his community. In high school, his achievements multiplied. He became captain of the football team, excelled academically, and was voted student body president. His easygoing yet driven nature earned him respect and affection from everyone around him. Jonathan graduated with honors, accepted into a prestigious university where he continued to thrive. After university, Jonathan landed a high-profile job in finance, marrying his high school sweetheart, Emma. Life appeared to hold endless possibilities, with success and happiness at every turn. However, this seemingly perfect existence would soon face an unimaginable challenge, drastically changing Jonathan's life forever. Chapter 2, The Unthinkable Happens. Jonathan's life drastically changed one rainy evening as he drove home after a late-night work event. On the slippery roads, his car lost control and crashed into a roadside barrier, causing severe injuries. Jonathan survived the accident, but was left paralyzed from the waist down. This sudden transformation plunged Jonathan into overwhelming despair. Previously independent and active, he struggled profoundly with his new reality. Basic daily tasks became impossible without assistance, deeply affecting his sense of dignity and self-worth. Although Emma and his family provided constant emotional and physical support, Jonathan felt trapped in his own body, unable to accept the limitations imposed by his injuries. Jonathan's promising career quickly deteriorated, and he was forced to resign, unable to cope with the demands of his job. Each day became a battle, as the stark contrast between his past achievements and present circumstances tormented him. Jonathan grew increasingly bitter and resentful, pushing loved ones away as he retreated further into isolation. Chapter 3, A Dark Time. As months passed, Jonathan's mental health spiraled downward. He grappled with severe depression and began relying heavily on alcohol to numb his emotional pain. Despite Emma's persistent efforts to support him through counseling, hobbies, and social engagements, Jonathan remained withdrawn and detached, showing little interest in reconnecting with the world around him. Isolation became Jonathan's coping mechanism. His days blurred into meaningless routines, marked by solitude and alcohol abuse. His once vibrant social life vanished as he rejected invitations from friends and family, sinking further into loneliness. Emma's heartbreak grew as her attempts to help him seemed ineffective, leaving her feeling powerless and emotionally drained. Family and friends offered support, but Jonathan's unwillingness to accept help created additional barriers. His struggles intensified, further damaging relationships. Each passing day felt increasingly hopeless, deepening Jonathan's sense of despair and helplessness. The optimism and energy that once defined him had completely vanished, replaced by relentless emotional pain and self-pity. Chapter 4, A New Companion. Emma, unwilling to give up on Jonathan, sought innovative ways to reignite his zest for life. One afternoon, she visited a local animal shelter, hoping that caring for an animal might provide Jonathan with renewed purpose. There, she encountered Charlie, a small dog who had recently been injured and was recovering from a broken leg. Seeing Charlie's determination and resilience despite his injury touched Emma deeply. She adopted him immediately, believing Charlie's struggles might resonate with Jonathan and inspire him to overcome his own challenges. At first, Jonathan greeted Charlie with indifference, skeptical that a pet could improve his emotional state. However, Charlie's persistent spirit, despite obvious discomfort and limitations, gradually drew Jonathan's curiosity and attention. The dog's unwavering determination to move and play despite his injury struck a chord deep within Jonathan. Slowly, Jonathan found himself caring for Charlie, initially out of a sense of duty, then gradually out of genuine affection. He noticed Charlie's joyful attitude, despite setbacks and pain, which began to shift his perspective, planting seeds of hope where despair had taken root. Chapter 5: An Unlikely Inspiration. As Jonathan spent more time with Charlie, a subtle transformation began within him. Charlie's resilience and playful nature, even when facing his physical challenges, deeply inspired Jonathan. Caring for Charlie provided him with structure, routine, and a renewed sense of responsibility. Each small step Charlie took toward recovery filled Jonathan with genuine joy and pride. Inspired by the dog's unwavering optimism, Jonathan began reflecting on his own life and attitude toward his circumstances. He recognized parallels between his and Charlie's struggles, discovering valuable lessons in the dog's relentless determination. Motivated by his newfound companion, Jonathan started engaging more actively in his rehabilitation. He embraced physical therapy with greater commitment and began addressing his alcohol dependency. Charlie's presence reminded Jonathan daily that limitations could be confronted with courage and positivity, leading him slowly out of the darkness that had enveloped him for so long. Chapter 6: Turning Point. Jonathan's bond with Charlie became a pivotal turning point. Witnessing the dog's determination to recover, Jonathan was inspired to recommit fully to his own rehabilitation. Each therapy session became less burdensome as Jonathan embraced a newfound optimism and determination to improve his quality of life. His family noticed the positive changes immediately. Emma was especially thrilled to see glimpses of the joyful man she had married beginning to return. Jonathan began reaching out again, repairing relationships strained by years of isolation and resentment. He opened up about his struggles, sharing his experiences openly for the first time, which helped him start healing emotionally. Chapter 7: A Renewed Purpose. Motivated by his progress and Charlie's unwavering spirit, Jonathan started documenting his journey. He realized the power of his story, both in acknowledging his struggles and celebrating his small victories. Encouraged by Emma, Jonathan began writing seriously, capturing his personal journey and the life-changing impact of his friendship with Charlie. Writing became therapeutic, allowing Jonathan to express deep emotions he had kept hidden for so long. His honesty resonated deeply with others facing similar battles, and Jonathan discovered a new sense of purpose, sharing hope and inspiration through his narrative. Chapter 8: Sharing his story. Jonathan's writings soon attracted attention, first within his local community, and later through broader media channels. Publishers expressed interest in his manuscript, and after months of dedicated work, Jonathan's first book, Finding Strength, was published. The book detailed his life before and after the accident, highlighting his darkest moments and the inspiring journey toward recovery prompted by Charlie's influence. The publication was met with widespread acclaim, inspiring readers and earning Jonathan invitations to speak publicly about resilience and overcoming adversity. His speaking engagements became another powerful medium to connect deeply with people from all walks of life. Chapter 9: A Legacy of Hope. Jonathan's journey, marked by hardship and transformation, inspired many around the world. His experiences with Charlie taught him resilience, gratitude, and compassion, prompting him to share these lessons with others. Jonathan became an advocate for disability awareness, speaking at conferences and workshops, sharing his personal story to empower individuals facing similar struggles. He established a charitable foundation dedicated to supporting people with physical disabilities and emotional trauma, providing resources, counseling, and community programs. The foundation rapidly grew, benefiting countless individuals by offering practical support and emotional encouragement. Charlie remained a constant presence in Jonathan's life, symbolizing hope and determination. Their story became widely recognized, influencing positive societal changes in attitudes toward disabilities and mental health. Jonathan felt fulfilled knowing his challenges had a profound and positive impact on others. Jonathan's legacy was one of perseverance and kindness, demonstrating the profound strength that emerges when adversity is faced with courage and optimism. His story reminded everyone that life's most difficult chapters could lead to the most meaningful transformations. Thank you for listening to Jonathan's powerful story. If you enjoyed this narrative and want to hear more inspiring stories, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay tuned for more enriching content from the English Listen Lab. See you next time.